chosen one. Your recent action was so powerful that God released a miracle for you. You are not here by accident, and you must not scroll past this moment, because something precious has already been set in motion for your life, something that cannot be reversed, something that was unlocked by your own obedience. I am speaking to you because what you did recently, even if it felt small, even if nobody noticed, carried a weight in the spiritual realm that shook things loose in your favor. That single act, that quiet decision, that moment where you chose faith instead of fear, became the key that opened a door you have been praying about for so long. You need to hear this fully, because what is coming next will only make sense if you understand what you have already done. Type Amen to affirm. What you did was not ordinary, and that is why I am responding in a way you did not expect. You chose to forgive when it hurt. You chose to keep going when you felt tired. You chose to trust me when nothing around you gave you proof to hold on to. That choice released something powerful, and now a miracle has already been assigned to your life. It is not something you have to beg for anymore, because it has already been released. The only thing you must do now is stay aligned with what you have already started. Do not take this lightly, because many people walk away just before the blessing reaches them. I am telling you clearly, your consistency in that one moment has already shifted your timeline. You moved yourself from delay into divine timing, from confusion into clarity, from waiting into receiving. What you thought was just survival was actually obedience, and obedience always brings a response from me. That response is now moving toward you in ways you cannot yet see, but you will soon recognize it. If you feel something stirring in your heart right now, that is not random. That is confirmation that you are being seen, heard, and rewarded for what you carried silently. You did not complain the way you could have. You did not give up the way others expected you to, and because of that, I am stepping in with something that will restore what was lost. You are about to witness a shift that will make you realize none of your pain was wasted. Take a moment and show your faith by liking this video, because this moment is not small, and your agreement with it matters more than you think. The miracle I released for you is not just about one area of your life. It is something that will touch multiple parts of your journey at once. You will see change in places that felt stuck, answers in areas that felt silent, and movement where everything seemed frozen. That is how you will know it came from me, because no human effort could create such alignment all at once. Type 1111 if you believe. I need you to understand something deeply, because this is where many people miss their breakthrough. When I release something for you, it does not always arrive the way you imagined. Sometimes it comes quietly, sometimes it unfolds step by step, and sometimes it shows up disguised as something you almost overlook. That is why you must stay alert, not in fear, but in awareness. What you prayed for is closer than you think, but you must be ready to recognize it. You have been in a season where it felt like your efforts were going unnoticed. You kept showing up, kept believing, kept holding on, even when nothing around you confirmed your faith. But what you could not see was that every single moment was being recorded, every choice was being weighed, and every act of faith was building toward this release. Nothing you did was ignored, and nothing you endured was meaningless. This is why I am telling you now, do not return to old habits or old ways of thinking. You have crossed a line spiritually, and going back would only delay what has already been set in motion. Stay where you are, stay grounded in the faith you showed, and continue walking the path you chose in that powerful moment. The miracle is not separate from your obedience, it is directly connected to it. You may start noticing small changes first. A conversation that goes differently, an opportunity that opens unexpectedly, a feeling of peace where there was once anxiety. These are not coincidences. They are signs that what was released is beginning to manifest. Do not dismiss them or doubt them. Instead, receive them with gratitude and confidence, knowing that they are only the beginning. I am not just giving you something temporary. What I have released is meant to bring lasting change. It is meant to reposition you, to elevate you, and to align you with what was always meant for you. You are stepping into a season where things will start to make sense, where doors will open without force, and where clarity will replace confusion. Remember, this all began with one decision you made. One moment where you chose me over your fear, your anger, your doubt, or your exhaustion. That is how powerful your choice was, and that is why the response is so significant. Never underestimate what obedience can do, even when it feels small. Stay close to me in this season. Stay grounded in truth, in faith, and in trust. Do not let outside noise distract you or pull you away from what you already know deep inside. You are being guided, protected, and prepared for something greater than what you have seen before. There were times you questioned whether your actions mattered, whether your effort was enough, and whether your faith was even seen. But I tell you now, every moment you chose to keep going was counted. Every time you resisted the urge to give up, you were adding to something far greater than you understood. That is why this release is not random. It is the result of everything you have quietly endured and faithfully carried. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Do not be surprised if people around you begin to notice a change in you. They may not understand it, but they will feel it. Your energy will be different, your presence will carry a new weight, and your words will hold a clarity that was not there before. This is not something you need to explain to anyone. It is simply the result of alignment, of stepping into what was always meant for you. Type 1010 if you trust God. As this miracle begins to unfold, there may be moments where you are tempted to doubt it. You may question whether it is really happening or whether it will last. That is where your faith must remain steady. Do not allow old fears to interrupt what is being built. The same strength that carried you to this point will carry you through what is coming next. I want you to remember how you felt in that moment when you made that powerful choice. You did not have all the answers, but you moved forward anyway. That is the same mindset you must hold now. The miracle does not require you to understand every detail. It only requires you to continue trusting the one who released it. You are entering a time where doors will open without struggle. Things that once felt blocked will begin to move freely. Opportunities that seemed distant will come closer, and what felt impossible will start to feel natural. This is how you will know that what is happening is not by your own strength, but by mine. There will also be restoration in areas where you felt loss. Not everything will return in the same form, but what comes back will be better suited for who you have become. You have grown, even through pain, and now what is being placed in your life will match that growth. Nothing will be out of place because everything has been carefully aligned. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Stay mindful of your thoughts in this season, because what you focus on will shape how you experience what is being given. If you focus on fear, you will feel uncertain even in the presence of blessing. But if you focus on trust, you will recognize the miracle even in its early stages. Choose to see with faith, not with doubt, and you will understand what is unfolding more clearly. There is also a reason why this miracle did not come earlier. You were not yet ready to carry it. You needed to grow, to learn, to strengthen your heart and your mind. What felt like delay was actually preparation. And now that you are ready, the release has come at the perfect time. You may begin to notice that certain things are leaving your life as well. Do not hold on to them. What is being removed is no longer aligned with where you are going. Let it go with peace, knowing that what remains and what arrives will be exactly what you need. There is no loss in this process, only transformation. This is also a season of clarity. Confusion that once clouded your decisions will begin to fade. You will know what to do, when to move, and when to wait. That clarity is part of the miracle. It is me guiding you step by step so that you do not miss what has been prepared for you. Do not rush this process. Even though the miracle has been released, it will unfold in the way that is best for you. Some things will happen quickly, while others will take time to fully develop. Trust the timing of each step, because every part of it has a purpose. There will be moments of joy that catch you off guard, small victories that remind you that something bigger is happening. Celebrate those moments. They are signs that you are moving in the right direction. They are confirmations that what was released is real and active in your life. At the same time, stay humble and grounded. Do not let the changes cause you to forget where you came from or who carried you through. Gratitude will keep you aligned. It will protect your heart and keep you open to receiving even more. You are not walking this path alone. I am with you in every step, in every decision, and in every moment of growth. Even when things feel uncertain, my presence does not leave you. That is your anchor, your strength, and your assurance that everything will work together for your good. What you are experiencing now is the beginning of something much greater. This is not the end of your journey, but the start of a new chapter. A chapter where you will see the results of your faith, where you will understand the purpose behind your struggles, and where you will step into a life that reflects everything you have been preparing for. Stay patient, stay faithful, and stay connected. The miracle is not something distant anymore. It is already moving, already forming, already making its way into your reality. All you have to do is continue walking forward, just as you did before, with trust in your heart and strength in your spirit. There were nights when you felt alone in your thoughts, moments when you questioned if your faith was enough to carry you through. But even in those moments, you did not completely let go. You held on, even if it was just a small thread of belief. That small thread was enough for me to work with, and now you are seeing what can happen when you refuse to give up completely. Type 222 to receive blessings. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. What is unfolding now will not only impact your present, but will also begin to reshape your future. You are being repositioned in ways that will make more sense with time. Doors that once felt locked are beginning to open, and paths that once seemed unclear are becoming visible. You may not see the full picture yet, but each step you take will reveal more of what has been prepared for you. There will be moments when you look back and realize how far you have come. You will see the difference between who you were and who you are becoming. That realization will bring a deep sense of gratitude, because you will understand that none of your growth happened by accident. Every lesson, every challenge, every moment of waiting played a role in shaping you into someone ready to receive this miracle. Do not be afraid of the changes that are happening. Even if they feel unfamiliar, they are leading you towards something better. Growth often feels uncomfortable at first, but it always leads to expansion. What you are experiencing now is expansion in your life, your mindset, and your purpose. You will also notice that your desires are beginning to shift. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. This is because you are being aligned with something greater. Your focus is being redirected toward what truly matters, toward what will bring lasting fulfillment instead of temporary satisfaction. Type 555 to affirm. As this alignment continues, you will find it easier to make decisions. Doubt will begin to fade, and in its place, there will be a sense of knowing. That knowing is not coming from outside validation, but from within you. It is the result of being connected to me and trusting the direction I am leading you. You may also begin to attract new opportunities and connections. These are not random, they are part of the miracle unfolding in your life. The right people will come at the right time, and the right opportunities will present themselves when you are ready. You do not need to force anything. What is meant for you will come naturally. At the same time, you must remain aware of what you allow into your space. Not everything that comes your way is meant to stay. Use the clarity you are being given to discern what aligns with your path and what does not. Protect your peace and your progress, because both are valuable. There is also a deeper level of healing taking place within you. Old wounds that once felt heavy are beginning to lose their power. You are being freed from emotional burdens that held you back for far too long. This healing is part of the miracle. It is preparing you to move forward without carrying the weight of your past. Do not rush this healing process. Allow it to unfold naturally. Give yourself the space to feel, to release, and to grow. What you are becoming requires this transformation. You are not just receiving a blessing, you are becoming someone who can sustain it. You will begin to notice moments of peace that feel almost unfamiliar. Moments where you are not overthinking, not worrying, not doubting. These moments are signs that your mind is being renewed. They are reminders that you are no longer in the same place you once were. Stay grounded in these moments. Let them strengthen your faith and remind you of what is happening in your life. Even when challenges arise, remember that they do not have the same power over you anymore. You have been equipped with something stronger. As you continue forward, you will start to see the bigger picture more clearly. Pieces that once felt disconnected will begin to come together. You will understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. That understanding will bring peace, because it will show you that everything had a purpose. This is not just about receiving a miracle, it is about transformation. It is about stepping into a new version of yourself, one that is aligned with your purpose and your calling. The miracle is simply the beginning of that transformation. Stay consistent in your faith. Continue to trust even when you do not have all the answers. The same faith that brought you to this point will carry you through everything that is ahead. You are not walking blindly. You are being guided every step of the way. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by how much is changing. In those moments, take a step back and breathe. Remind yourself that you are not alone in this process. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and ensuring that everything unfolds as it should. You are moving into a season where things will begin to flow more naturally. Struggles that once felt constant will become less frequent. You will find yourself moving with ease in areas that once felt difficult. This is not because life has become perfect, but because you have become stronger. Everything that is happening is leading you toward something greater. You may not see it fully yet, but you will. Each step you take is bringing you closer to a life that reflects the faith you have shown and the strength you have built. There was a time when uncertainty followed you closely, when every step felt like a risk and every decision carried fear. But that season is not your permanent place. What you are stepping into now is a space where clarity begins to replace confusion. You will still have moments of learning, but they will no longer feel like you are lost. They will feel like you are being shaped, refined, and directed with purpose. Type 1212 to claim miracles. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I am shifting the way you see your own life. Where you once saw delay, you will begin to see preparation. Where you once felt rejection, you will recognize protection. And where you once felt abandoned, you will understand that you were being guided away from what could not go with you into this new season. This new understanding will bring peace to your heart in a way that words cannot fully describe. You will also begin to feel a stronger sense of identity. You will no longer question your worth or your place as often as you once did. Something inside you is being anchored, something that will not easily be shaken by outside opinions or circumstances. This strength is not something you created on your own. It is something that has been built within you through every moment you chose to keep going. As this miracle continues to unfold, you will notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once triggered fear or frustration will no longer affect you in the same way. You will respond with calm instead of panic, with patience instead of pressure. This shift is a sign that you are no longer controlled by what once held you back. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is also a new level of discernment growing within you. You will start to sense what is right for you and what is not, without needing constant reassurance. This will protect you from stepping into things that are not aligned with your path. It will also guide you toward what truly belongs in your life, even if it looks different from what you expected. Do not be surprised if you begin to outgrow certain environments or conversations. This is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a sign that you are evolving. You are moving into a space where your energy, your focus, and your purpose are no longer the same as before. Let this growth happen without resistance. The miracle that has been released for you is not only external, it is deeply internal as well. It is changing the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you move through life. This internal transformation is what will allow you to sustain the external blessings that are coming your way. You may begin to notice that things are falling into place in ways that feel almost effortless. Timing will begin to work in your favor. What once required struggle will begin to happen with ease. This is not by accident. It is the result of alignment. When you are aligned with what is meant for you, things begin to flow naturally. At the same time, you must remain patient with the parts that are still unfolding. Not everything will happen at once, and that is intentional. Each step is building on the one before it. Each moment is preparing you for what comes next. Trust that the pace is exactly what it needs to be. There will also be moments of confirmation that feel deeply personal to you. These may come through unexpected words, quiet realizations, or even simple experiences that speak directly to your heart. Pay attention to these moments. They are reminders that you are being guided and that you are not alone in this journey. As you continue forward, you will begin to feel a sense of stability that you have been longing for. Not just in your circumstances, but within yourself. This stability will allow you to move with confidence, to make decisions without constant doubt, and to trust the path you are on. You are also being prepared to handle greater responsibility. What is coming into your life will require you to stand firmly in who you are. It will require you to trust yourself and the guidance you are receiving. This preparation is part of the miracle. It is ensuring that when the blessing fully arrives, you are ready to carry it. Do not let fear of the unknown hold you back from embracing what is ahead. The unknown is not something to be afraid of when you are being guided. It is simply a space where new things are waiting to unfold. Step into it with trust, knowing that you are not stepping alone. You will also begin to see the impact of your growth on others. Your strength, your peace, and your clarity will become a source of encouragement for those around you. You may not even realize it at first, but your journey will begin to inspire others to believe that change is possible for them as well. Stay humble in this process. Remember that everything you are experiencing is not just for you, but also for a greater purpose. The more grounded you remain, the more you will be able to receive and share what has been given to you. There will be moments when you look around and realize that your life no longer feels the same as it once did. The weight, the confusion, the constant struggle will no longer define your experience. Instead, you will feel a sense of movement, of progress, and of quiet fulfillment. This is the result of what was released when you made that powerful choice. That moment continues to echo through your life, creating change in ways you are only beginning to understand. It sets something in motion that cannot be undone. There was a time when you felt like you were always starting over, like every step forward was followed by something pulling you back. That cycle is ending now. The strength you built through those repeated challenges has reached a point where it is no longer about survival, but about progress. You are not meant to keep reliving the same struggles. You are meant to move beyond them. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. You will begin to feel a new kind of confidence, not loud or forced, but steady and rooted. This confidence will not come from external validation, but from a deep inner knowing that you are supported. Even when things are quiet, even when answers are not immediate, you will feel that steady presence guiding you. That is how you will know that what is happening is real and not temporary. The miracle that was released is also restoring your sense of direction. You will no longer feel like you are wandering without purpose. Each step will carry meaning, even if you do not fully understand it in the moment. There will be a quiet assurance that you are moving toward something that has already been prepared for you. There may be moments when you are tempted to look back at what you lost or what did not work out. In those moments, remind yourself that what was removed made space for what is coming. Holding on to what no longer belongs in your life will only slow down what is trying to reach you. Let go with peace, knowing that what is ahead is greater than what is behind. You are also being taught how to trust without constant proof. This is not easy, especially after everything you have been through. But this level of trust is what allows the miracle to fully unfold. When you trust, without needing to see every step, you create space for things to happen beyond your expectations. Type 222 to receive blessings. You will start to notice that your patience is growing. Situations that once made you anxious will now feel manageable. You will no longer feel the need to rush everything or force outcomes. This patience is not weakness, it is strength. It shows that you have learned to trust the process instead of trying to control it. There is also a new level of peace settling into your life. This peace is not dependent on everything going perfectly. It exists even when things are still unfolding. It is a steady calm that reminds you that you are not alone and that everything is being handled in ways you cannot always see. As this continues, you will find yourself becoming more selective about where you place your energy. You will no longer invest deeply in things that drain you or pull you away from your path. This is not about isolation, it is about protection. You are learning to guard what has been given to you. The miracle is also bringing a sense of balance into your life. Where things once felt overwhelming or out of control, there will now be a sense of order. You will be able to manage what is in front of you without feeling consumed by it. This balance will allow you to move forward with clarity instead of confusion. There will be moments when opportunities appear suddenly, without warning. Do not hesitate when these moments come. You have been prepared for them, even if you do not feel fully ready. Trust that the same guidance that brought you here will help you navigate what comes next. You will also begin to see how certain delays actually protected you from stepping into situations that were not right for you. What felt like missed chances were actually moments of redirection. This understanding will remove regret from your heart and replace it with gratitude. As you move forward, you will feel a stronger connection to your purpose. This is not something that will be forced or rushed. It will reveal itself naturally, step by step. You will begin to understand what you are meant to do and how your experiences have shaped you for it. Do not be discouraged if everything does not happen all at once. The miracle is unfolding in layers, each one building on the last. What you see now is only the beginning. There is more coming, more aligning, more being revealed as you continue on this path. You are also being reminded to stay grounded in gratitude. It is easy to focus on what is still ahead, but do not forget to appreciate what is already happening. Every small shift, every moment of peace, every sign of progress is part of the miracle. There will be times when you feel a deep sense of awe at how things are coming together. Moments where you realize that something greater than you is at work. In those moments, let yourself feel that gratitude fully. It will strengthen your faith and keep you aligned with what is unfolding. You are not the same person you were before this began. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become stronger in ways you may not even fully recognize yet. This growth is what allows you to step into what has been released for you. Keep moving forward with confidence, even when the path is not completely clear. You do not need to see everything to trust that you are being guided. The same power that responded to your obedience is still at work in your life. Everything that is happening is leading you toward a life that reflects your faith, your strength, and your perseverance. You are no longer in a place of waiting without purpose. You are in a season of receiving, of becoming, and of stepping into what was always meant for you. You will soon notice that certain answers will come to you without struggle. Decisions that once felt heavy will now feel clear and simple. This is because your mind is no longer clouded by the same doubts that once controlled your thinking. You have been renewed from within, and that renewal is now guiding your actions outwardly. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a shift happening in how you handle pressure. Situations that once overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. You will not react the same way you used to. Instead of feeling consumed, you will feel steady. This steadiness is a sign that you are no longer operating from fear, but from trust. As this continues, you will begin to experience moments of unexpected favor. Things will work out in ways that seem almost too smooth, almost too aligned. These are not coincidences. These are direct results of what was released when you made that powerful choice. Favor is now following you because you aligned yourself with something greater than your circumstances. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You may also find that people begin to respond to you differently. They may treat you with more respect, more openness, or more curiosity. This is because your presence is changing. You are carrying something different now, something that cannot be explained but can be felt. This shift in how others perceive you is part of the transformation taking place. At the same time, do not depend on external validation. What is happening within you is more important than how others respond. Stay rooted in what you know, not in what others say. The strength you have built is meant to keep you grounded, regardless of outside opinions.